A life filled with negativity is not created by bad luck or circumstance. It is created by negative beliefs and a negative mindset. It is created by conditioning, by repeated habits, conscious or unconscious. If you want to live free from negativity, it is your own mind that needs correcting, not other people or the circumstances that arrive in your life. Here are 5 toxic habits and beliefs you should let go of if you want to live a high-quality, happy life. Number 1, blaming. Believing that it is always someone else's fault. Number 2, the belief that successful people are greedy, selfish, fill in the blank. Number 3, believing everything you hear, not having a mind of your own. Number 4, the belief that you need other people to complete you. Number 5, allowing money to control your decisions. Let's dive into these toxic habits and beliefs and correct them so you can improve your quality of life. Number 1, blaming. Believing that it is always someone else's fault. Many people blame just about everyone and everything as a reason they aren't where they want to be in life. Everyone, that is, except themselves. It is always someone else's fault they aren't where they want to be. It's the president's fault, it's my boss's fault, it's my partner's fault, it's everyone else's fault they aren't where they want to be. People do you wrong, I get it. But do you know the difference between a successful or happy mindset and an unsuccessful or unhappy life? I'll tell you, it is the power of letting go and moving on. Everyone shares the same president. Some focus on all the negative. Some just focus on their own path. They might not like the president or their boss or certain circumstances, but they don't allow any of it to invade their energy. If I want a result in my life, it's up to me. If I want to feel a certain way, the only person that controls if I do or do not feel that way is me. If someone screws me over, I choose how I react and what I learn from the situation. Ask yourself, what did I do to allow that to happen? How can I avoid that pattern recurring in the future? What good can come of it? If I am going to get out of this situation, it is not going to happen by holding on or by blaming. If I want to be free, I have to let go, accept where I am, and take responsibility for what needs to be done to get where I want to be. That's the only way things will get better. You will never get better by blaming others, regardless of who was right or wrong. You will never win in life that way. You can only win by letting go and focusing all your energy on where you want to be. Number 2, successful people are greedy or selfish or fill in the blank. First of all, let's define success. Earl Nightingale said it best. He said, "Success is simply when you achieve a quality of life that you want for yourself. It doesn't have to be money, but money can be part of it. It doesn't have to be material things, but material things can be part of it." That eliminates the greed argument because you define your own success. Added to that, most of the time wealth and success are a direct reflection of the value people create for others. After all, customers and fans are not going to pay unless you are adding value to their lives. So think of anyone self-made, successful or wealthy. They can only be so by adding value to their audience. So, when you judge rich people or successful people as greedy, they are actually, in almost all cases, doing more for others than those without, because those who do nothing and add no value get no reward. Those who refuse to work on themselves are not only doing themselves a disservice, they are doing the world a disservice. Those who say money is evil or believe it is a sin would be the first to snap up a pay raise or buy a lottery ticket, yet they claim rich people are greedy. It's a fascinating dynamic. What's really happened is that they have been conditioned with these thoughts and beliefs from generations before them, so they look and find every example they can of greed and point to that as fact. But the factual reality is far different. You can only be successful by living the quality of life you determine as successful. You can only earn great income by adding great value to the lives of others. Other people can only benefit more by you generating more money and being able to give more of yourself, both your time and your money. Number 3, The toxic habits of gossiping, believing everything you hear and not having a mind of your own. This really comes down to common sense and common decency. Have you ever noticed how people who gossip a lot aren't the happiest of people? How could they be? They are more focused on spreading rumors or talking negatively about other people than their own quality of life. Have you noticed how happy and successful people have a mind of their own, and they rarely speak in a negative way about anyone or any subject? They don't believe everything they hear, and they never act on gossip or opinions of others. Live a life free from gossip and speaking or believing negatively of others. Form your own opinions based off your interactions with others, your feelings, your intuition. Number 4, I need other people to complete me. This is one of the biggest problems of humanity. The need to be loved and liked by other people. The attachment to other people. Many people simply can't function unless they are in a relationship with another. The second they aren't, their life is an immediate emergency mode. They feel less than. They feel incomplete. No other person can or will ever complete you. Only you can make yourself feel whole, and you can only do that by understanding that you are in control of that. No one else. Putting your quality of life in the hands of someone whose feelings are completely out of your control is insanity. You can still love. You can still enjoy and appreciate others. But don't get attached to them. Allow them to be free and allow yourself to be free as well. You are that important. Number 5, it's all about money. Now, this may get confusing with the point above being about creating wealth, so listen closely. There is nothing wrong with making money, and if you are adding value in whatever you do, you won't have to worry about money coming in. It will come in abundance. This is for all of you who live your life with money as your motivation. You're driven by money. Think about why you want the money. If you say you want it to make a better life for your family, why do you want a better life for your family? So they don't struggle like you did? So they can be happy? Why do you need that? All of your answers come back to one main answer. You really want it so you can be happy and have more love. Think about it. You want to be successful and wealthy because you believe at a deep level you will get more love, respect, attention if you have it. Or you might avoid making money or striving for it if you have a strong negative belief that money is equal to greed and evil and therefore will get you less love and happiness. Point is, you don't need it to be happy. You don't need it to have love in your life. Ask any rich person, they will tell you, it's not the money that makes you successful, it's the journey and your purpose that makes you successful. You see so many parents who fight so hard for money, saying they want to give their kids a better life. But while they are obsessed with money, they miss their kids growing up. They aren't there for their kids. All children want is attention and love. They don't care about money and material things. They want to be seen and heard. That's what everyone wants. That's what you want. And you don't need money for that. So maybe you should throw away those crappy plans you had to make $1 billion and instead focus on doing something you would love to do, something that will add value to others. It might not make you billions, but at least you will have what everyone is seeking, love and happiness. If you notice toxic beliefs or habits within you, be one of the few to acknowledge them and change something. You are that important. You do deserve it all.